Hello, welcome to the Spirits Within Us. I'm Zena, and any negative energy that is being sent towards the channel, to myself or to you, the viewer, I transmute that into pure, unconditional love, light and healing energies for our minds, bodies and souls. I'll send love out to those that are sending it, and I hope that they find joy, peace and happiness in their hearts. My team's here and creators here, and let's see if we can get a good reading today, yeah? So, okay, so we have the Wheel on the upward, we have the Magician, and we have the Death, okay? So, obviously it's about the Wheel of Fortune. You've got a lovely Wheel of Fortune that's always been yours, and it's like the wheel is actually turning in your favour. Because you are a magician, you know, you've stepped into your magician powers. You're able to alchemize energy, turn things round for your bestest possibilities. And with the Death, it's a death to all old situations, because basically you have the power and it's in your control. So what we're going to do is I'm not going to do them karmic cards because I don't like them too karmic in. Now we keep doing them and it's like, yeah, let's see what we've got here. These are the Rebecca Campbell Ancient Stones. They're lovely cards. So let's see what we can get from these. Okay, so over the wheel we have the Stone Goddess. Unwavering love and support, material line. So yeah, you do, this is why the wheel turns in your favour, because it is the Stone Goddess. It could be the Stone Goddess, male, female. You connect to the earth, you connect to nature, you know. You've got so much love, so much support that comes into you. You see all of the light particles there that are coming in, and this is why the wheel is turning in your favour with all these light particles. I believe you're getting a lot of downloads lately. You have been getting an awful lot of downloads, and you've got all that pink around. So I do feel it's very feminine energy. Whether you're a male or a female, you're very connected to your feminine energy. You connect to Mother Earth, to Mother Nature. On the stone at the bottom, it looks as though there's someone actually sleeping. So I believe you connect when you're in your dreamscape. When you're in bed at night, you connect to the 5D or any other sort of dimension in your dreamscape, and this is where you're getting a lot of ideas, synchronicities, and you're bringing them down into your day. I just got a dream journal, so I believe that the person I'm talking to, you do journal a lot. So you wake up and you actually jot it down, but if you don't, start doing that. So because I've got a dream journal, because I do believe that the ideas and for the wheel are going to be coming through from your dreamscape. This is where you're going to get your ideas for your future, for what you need to do for planning with this Wheel of Fortune, basically. Over the Magician, we have find your centre, stay true to you, call it to you. So that's really nice over the top of the Magician, and it's saying that, you know, basically you do connect to your inner self and your higher self, and you're finding your centre. You are centering yourself with all of Mother Earth and Mother Nature. You've got like a lot of stone circles around there, with also the crop circles in the middle. And as you look at this, you see the art centre is very glowy and shiny, and the connection is coming out. But I believe you can astral project as well, because you've got a little light here. It could be a spirit light, but it also, to me, you're astral projecting in your dreamscape, and this is where because it's fallen on the magician. This is what you can do. This is one of your abilities, that since you've had your upgrades, you've actually come into the ability to astral project and go to other realms, basically. And this is where you're getting your information from and your downloads to put your Wheel of Fortune into the right trajectory to where it's supposed to be, basically. Over the Death card, we have Wisdom Keeper, a new perspective, study and learning. So yeah, you're very knowledgeable. You're very, very knowledgeable. You keep a lot of secrets within you. And I believe that there was a time in your life when people and places and things were trying to get into your dreamscape, get into your knowledge, to take your knowledge. And you've removed these people, you've removed these from your life, basically. And you now have a new perspective on it, and you've got study and learning. So I believe that you've taken time out and you've been studying and learning, but you're someone who always, not 3D things, but I believe you do study a lot of spiritual practices. You put a lot of time and effort into combining and joining with your team and with Creator, you know, and you do spend a lot of time learning different practices, learning new things. I got crystals then for some reason, whether you're doing crystal healing or you do connect very, very much to crystals, and it's nice with the stones, because crystals are a stone from the earth. So I believe that you do connect very, very well to the crystals. Over the wheel, we have the new Holy Mountain, Soul Calling, Sacred Journey and Pilgrims. So that came on the downward side. So I do believe that you have actually been to the Holy Mountain, you know, you've actually connected to that part of yourself, your soul calling, sacred journey and pilgrimage. I believe that you have done this. You have been on pilgrimages, you have connected with your soul. That's why it's come on the downside. I believe that you have done this. This is what this is telling me. You've probably been and visited India and temples in places like, you know, I believe that you like to visit places like this, places of ancient knowledge, and you like to go there and feel the atmosphere of these places, basically. And that's over the wheel. So that's telling me, because the wheel is a journey, isn't it? So I believe that you've already done that journey. Over the mountain, they're coming on upside down, where ancestral messages, connection, belonging, ask for help. So it's on the downward. So I believe that you have asked for help. You know, it's not telling you to do it. You did ask for help. You have asked for help, and you have connected to your ancestral messages, and you do know that you actually belong. You know, you already have asked for help, because it's not telling you to. I believe that you already have asked for help. Over the Magician and over the Death, we have nothing is impossible. Open to the unexpected. You'll find a way. And that's over the Death. So you actually found a way out of all of these past situations, you know, and you realise that nothing is impossible. And you became open to all of the unexpected things. So we've got that. And we're going to go and do some fairy cards now, because we want to see when this wheel's coming, this wheel and the Magician, and we'll get a little bit more of a reading onto it, yeah. Okay, so we have over the wheel, we have manifestation, and it's got, be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Yeah, so it's about your manifestations. Be very clear about what you need and what you require for your manifestations. It's basically saying Don't try to manifest everything, just concentrate on one thing at a time, you know, little baby steps basically. Over the Magician, we have pure intention. The Fairy of, oh, and that's manifestation again. The Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desires with pure intention and for the highest good of all. So again, it's on about manifestation. You've got 2 manifestation cards there. So yeah, the wheel is actually definitely turning in your favour. Obviously with being the Magician and all the death to all the old situations. You, someone who's always been learning and has got an absolute lot of knowledge. We've got motivation. When spring approaches, the flow of fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about, they say, get busy and do it. So yeah, all these manifestations, basically what you've been manifesting is going to be coming in around about the springtime. Don't know whether you're in the northern or southern hemisphere, but all your manifestations are going to be coming in by springtime. So basically start doing it, start doing that manifestation, but take it to the one manifestation, do you know what I mean? And once that comes, then do another one, obviously. But yeah, all of them are coming in. Over the wheel, we have friendship. So I do believe you've got some lovely friends who you connect with. And this is with the wheel. These are a new friendship that you've had. And it's got fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek those who will support and encourage you in your journey to fulfill your dreams. So yeah, those friends that you join and combine with, it's basically saying, you know, keep on with them, because I believe that these are a key to your manifestations. Whether you're going into some sort of business partnership with these friends, which it seems to me as though you are, this is something that you've been trying to manifest anyway, to progress in business. This is what I'm feeling from this. And I do believe you've got a couple of friends who are really close, you're really close to, and you go and chat with, and basically they're there for you. They're there to give you the help, the guidance and the support that you actually do need. Over the Magician, we have music. Listen carefully, for there is a message in the music. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories and charm fairies to your door. So basically, yeah, it's saying to, because, you know, and that's over the Magician, listen to your higher self, listen to your team, listen to Creator, because that's where the answers lie. And you have been, because you've been doing dreaming, you've been doing your dream diary, and if you haven't, do a dream diary, please do. Because all the answers are there. You've been astral projecting anyway to different realms. You've been astral projecting into the 5D, into many different realms. I do believe you are very connected to Mother Earth and Mother Nature, so the fairies are there for you. You do connect with the fae, the fairies, with the elementals, you know. Over the death, we have ask for help, and it says angels and celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. And that was on the upside. So I believe that you have done that. This is what you did. You did do that, and that's why there was a death to all these situations, because you called in the help from your team, from the fairies, you know, from the fae, from all of the beautiful magic that is already on this planet, that they came and they helped you and they moved you out of these situations, because I believe that this is what you're very much connected to. Over the wheel, we have fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It said that seeing is believing. but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So I believe that this is you. You do believe in them. So you've believed in fairies since you was a younger age, since you were a child. I do believe that you've seen them and that you still see them now, you know. So you're someone who does actually believe in the fairies, in the fae, in the elementals, you know. So, you know, you do see them, you do see them. Over the magician, we have temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation whenever, whatever it's guys. So yeah, whatever you're dealing with at the moment that you're finding it hard to break free from, you know, some little habits, mine smoking, by the way. So, you know, whether it's anything at all like that, I mean, smoking is a bad one. But, you know, you have the willpower, basically. You're being told, and it's falling over the magician, so the power lies within you to change these things, to change your fate, to, you know, to get rid of all of these temptations that you have. Over the death, we have come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So yeah, like I was saying, with your friends, that you've got some lovely friends who you've got to help you. And I believe whatever venture you come to do with these friends, and it's saying that it's going to be a good venture because many hands make light work. So you are actually on the right path to fulfilling your dreams, basically, and to bringing all these dreams into fruition. So you're on the right track with your friends, with whether this is one of the things you actually did manifest, but it's saying it's a good thing, you know. Over the wheel, excuse me, I was a bit of a yawn and a talk. Lord Ganesh with infinite abundance. So again, you know, you have your manifestation, you've got infinite abundance over the wheel. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connection are increasing with Ganesh. So you do have the support, and you know your infinite abundance is coming in, because I think that was where the dreams were. This is where you're connecting. I believe that you're bringing in your abundance from your previous lifetimes, from the previous incarnations you've not just had on this planet, but on other planets, other realms, you know. Over the magician, we have a great big massive name, Manafar Babaji. Soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You're understanding the connections between all things. So yeah, that's with you and the magician. That's what the magician does, doesn't he? I mean, if you look at the magician card himself, you know, he's got a lot of power there, and he's connecting with all the elements there. And his potions, yeah. So that's what you're doing. Your soul is expanding. You are a magician, and you are able to expand your consciousness. And I believe because you do your dreaming, these, you know, this soul expansion is coming in from this dream diary that you're going to be doing if you're not doing it. But this is where your manifestations will be coming in, you know, your expansion of your soul, working with your friends, and you know, bringing in that abundance from your past lifetimes. Over the death, we have Dejual Call, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So it's telling you to take one step at a time. And I believe because of the death situation, it's over the death. And that's what you did. You removed yourself out of that situation one step at a time. And you moved yourself up into your better, higher possibilities. Over the wheel, we have Archangel Michael with trust in heaven. You are safe. Angels, stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So it's all miracles for you today, you know, miracles, abundance, soul expansion. Over the Magician, we have Satar Kumar with light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Again on top of the Magician, and again on soul expansion. So you have your soul's expanding, you have light activation. This is coming from your dreamscape. This is coming from when you astral project with the Magician, basically. Over the death, we have the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So that was over the death situation. So you're being told that, you know, those miracles, they're coming in because you actually put death to all of those people, places and things that you had to move away from, basically. And it's like it will be coming naturally. So we're going to do the Angels of Atlantis now. Let's see what the angels have to say. But it's an absolutely beautiful read with the Wheel and the Magician, you know, and everything that was dead basically has gone now, and all the death to all those past situations and people and places and things that hurt you. Manifestations are coming in, your abundance is coming in, you have beautiful connections with some beautiful friends, and I do believe that's going to be a business thing. You know, you've got all your team of spirit who are there helping you in the situation, away from moving you on from the death. You had Archangel Michael with trusting in heaven, basically. So it's all absolutely beautiful for you, absolutely gorgeous. We have over the wheel forgiveness with Jophael. So yeah, you've got forgiveness. So you've forgiven and you've moved on out of those situations, and you've moved away from them, and you're a lot more calmer for it. Now we have Metatron, and it's got mercy over the Magician. So I believe whatever was being done to you, they didn't have any mercy, and they were trying to stop you being the Magician, basically. Over the death, we have inspiration with Gabrielle. So there was no inspiration from those situations. There wasn't inspiring for you. There was never going to be inspiring for you. So you basically moved out of it. Over the wheel, we have Metatron with wisdom. So, you know, whoever was, I think it's some sort of, whoever you put death to, whatever situation it was, they had no wisdom. They didn't even know who you were. They didn't know you could connect in your dreams. They didn't know you connected with the fairies and the fae and the elementals. They had no idea who you actually was. They didn't know you could astral project, basically. Over the Magician, we have Zachiel with compassion, and they had no compassion at all for you. Again, no mercy, no compassion. Because you're the Magician, but they didn't realise this. They didn't understand who you actually were. And whatever they were doing, who you put death to a situation, you know, they had no compassion or anything. So you did well, you did right by moving away from these. And then we have Raziel over the death with retreat. So basically, yeah, and that's what I just said. You retreated from this situation that you put death to. You moved away from it, and you moved into like your abundance, into your wheel of fortune, into you stood up in your power with the Magician. You started to manifest. You manifest from your dreams. Your abundance is basically coming in. And, you know, leave all these horrible people, places and things that did affect you in your past, in the past. That's where they should be, because it seems as though you've got some absolutely gorgeous friends who you can rely on and trust in, and they're with you, they're surrounding you, they're with you to give you the help and support. I do believe that I just got something that you probably meet up a couple of times a week with these friends, so you know, and you have a cup of tea, an hour or so a chat, and you know, these are the people who you want around you. These are the ones who support you. I believe that they're also on a very good wavelength as yourself, you know. And I think this business opportunity that you're going to be going into is going to be something that you all do together, that you work together as one. I don't know whether you're healers or anything like that. I have no idea what the business that you'll be doing with these friends are, but it's going to be very fruitful, basically. But on that note, you also have all of for yourself as well. So whether you choose to work with others or work on your own, no matter what you do, because you are the magician and the wheel always is going to turn in your favour. You know, it's whatever way you go, you can either work with people and work on your own, or, you know, choose to work on your own or with these, or do both, you know. But whatever you do, whatever you touch, it's going to work out, basically, because you have so much abundance. And we have the Empress, and she's on the upright. So that's you, fruitful Empress, Emperor. You know, you're fruitful, you're full of abundance, ideas. And that's what I was saying, and that's over the wheel. So whatever venture and whatever thing you're going to be doing, it's going to be very, very successful. Over the Magician, we have the Moon. And so there was things that were being done in secret behind your back, but the moon is very beautiful. I mean, look at the moment now. We've got 2 moons in the sky. I know it ain't another moon, but so I do believe you do get affected by the moon, but the moon is associated with magic and the Magician, you know. And I think that whatever these places, people and things that you put a death to, they didn't understand who you actually were. They were trying to do some kind of magic on you, whether it just be mind manipulation, lying, cheating, or something like that, or doing things against you behind your back in general. You know, they didn't realise who you were, that you are a magician and that you do connect with the moon, and the moon is a part of you. So it was there. It was going to be a downfall to them regardless, no matter what. They was not going to overpower you, basically. And over the death, we have the Hanged Man. So the death came to the Hanged Man, whether it be a male or a female, because, again, we've got the moon behind him. And I said, you've got all those, the wands and the swords. I always say they are trapped themselves, basically, because whatever you were doing, they were trying to mirror you. They was being quite manipulative and doing things in the dark. But basically, yeah, the reading is that you are the Empress, the Emperor, and you know, you have the Wheel of Fortune there, which came up straight away, basically. You've got the dreamscape, and you're dreaming, you're going into your dreams, and you're bringing back knowledge from your dreamscape. Do a dream diary if you don't already. We have the Holy Mountain, that you've been somewhere, you've done your soul calling, you answered your soul calling, and you've been on pilgrimages already. We had manifestation next with the fairies, and then we have friendship. So you have some beautiful friends who you can manifest with, and this is all happening through your dreamscape, from what you can do in your dreams. Fairy spotting, you've been very, very in touch with the fairies, the faith, from a very, very early age, and you still see them now. We have Lord Ganesh with infinite abundance. So there again, over the top of manifestation, you have your abundance coming in. You have Archangel Michael with trust in heaven. You trust in heaven, you trusted, and you surrendered, and your miracles are going to be occurring. Jophiel with forgiveness, so you're forgiven. And the wisdom, some people didn't have the wisdom, and they didn't realise who you actually were, because you are the Empress, and you have everything, you know, coming to you over the top of the wheel. The Magician, and find your centre. You're very centred, and as I said, with the astral projection, with that, you got your ancestral messages. You asked for help, and, you know, you have pure intentions with the angels, with the fairies. You listen to your team in spirit, and, you know, you have the temptation. Are you denying unhealthy habits? So, you know, you've got something that you've got to break first, some unhealthy habit. We've got your soul expansion, your soul expanded, and you had a light activation as well. These people who you left behind in the darkness, they had no mercy or compassion for you, because they were doing things behind you, behind your back, doing being deceitful, basically. Whatever manipulation they were doing it all behind your back in the moon, and that fell on the magician, and they didn't realise that you were the magician and you control the moon. You put death to all of those situations because you are the wisdom keeper. You knew everything that was going on, basically, and I didn't realise that before. But you are learning new things, you know. You've got a better perspective. Nothing is impossible, and it was open to the unexpected. You'll find the way, and you did. You found the way out of that situation. You got your motivation and you moved out. You asked for help and you moved yourself out of it. You're going to be coming together with these friends and joining and combining and manifesting with them. You have drama unfolding with Joshua Call. Take one step at a time to the happiness. And you have the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles, because miracles are going to be happening in your life if they haven't already started to. We have inspiration. So these people had no inspiration and they wasn't, and you retreated from them, and they were the hanged man, basically. So I hope that you found something from this reading. I hope it's given you some sort of guidance and a better understanding of what's probably been happening to you, or and I wish you all the best of luck in it, basically, because you've got massive abundance and miracles coming your way. So from myself, from my team, and from Creator, we send you unconditional love, light and healing energy, and thanks for watching. Bye.